Good morning, guys. I have heard recently that people have been having bad denture days. And since they're new to this, they don't know that that's common. So I thought I would share a little story. Yesterday, I had my car at the dealership to get it inspected. I needed tires, brakes, and rotors, and an oil change. And for some reason, I was there from 9:45 in the morning until after 4 o'clock in the evening. Anyway, so the whole time I was there, I was stressing. So I was clenching my teeth a lot. And part of the reason that I was doing that wasn't just because I was stressed. It was because I was having some issues with the way that I glued my teeth in, especially the bottoms. For some reason, actually, I think I know the reason, and I'll get to that in a second. This side felt like it was up higher than this side. And so every time I closed my mouth, it was like it was off. My bite was off. So I was clenching to kind of like try to get everything to go back the way that it's supposed to. It didn't work. It was an epic failure. All it did was make my mouth completely sore. But I think what also contributed to it, not just the stress from the extremely long day that I had, I think it also had to do with the fact that the day before, I took my teeth out to go to sleep. Normally I sleep with my dentures in. It's just what I do. And then I clean them a whole bunch of times throughout the day, but I sleep with them in. Well, the day before, I took them out. And I don't remember why I took them out. I think it was because I was having issues with that bone chip. But regardless, I had them out for a while. And then as soon as I put them back in, this side felt off, even before I glued them in, because I wear them for a little bit. With them being 3D printed dentures, this material kind of, when it warms up in your mouth, it kind of like tightens up. I can't explain that correctly because it's the weirdest feeling I've ever experienced, and it's the coolest thing ever. Currently, I don't have glue on my upper denture, but when I first put them in, I would open my mouth and they'd fall down. But after wearing them for like 15-20 minutes, they're in there real good. So anyway, yeah, that's how my jaw felt yesterday. Everything was like sore. So I was grinding, I was clenching, and it was just an overall bad day for my dentures and for me personally. But I wanted to share that because it's totally normal to have those bad days. It happens. You know, I glue my teeth in differently every day. Some days I use too much glue. Some days I don't use enough glue. And if I don't use enough glue, they tend to shift because I'm a clencher. I'm not really a grinder. I'm more of a clencher. Like when something stressful happens, I clench down and I'll talk like this for a second if I have to. It's my way of like calming my anxiety. It's not a good thing. I don't recommend doing that, but I've always done that, I think, as far as I can remember. And my husband tells me that he remembers me doing it when I was a kid too. So we've known each other since 7th grade. He's been my best friend my whole life, but that's a story for another time. But yeah, so if you're having a bad day and it's a bad denture day, just know that you're not alone. We all go through this. And if anybody tries to tell you that they don't go through it, they're either super rare and super lucky and good for them, or they're lying to you. Because we just have those days. And also, I don't plan on sleeping without my dentures in because I really think, I wish I didn't glue my bottoms in, but this little part right here, like by my canine, that is like swollen now. it's like slightly bigger, slightly raised, and it's not normally like that. My issues are usually on this side where that bone chip and that big divot are. On this side in the back, I have a pretty big tori, or tori, however you say it. But that's the only issue that I have on this side. So the only thing that I can think of that would have caused any issues with that side of my mouth is the fact that I didn't have my dentures in. It's the only thing that I did differently. It's just so weird. So I've been wearing dentures for a little over a year now, and I still have issues. So you're not alone. Don't feel like you're alone. And just know that it gets better. Do what you gotta do to get through the day and go to sleep. And remember that when you wake up, it's a new day and it's a new denture day. All right, guys. Have a good day. I love you. Bye.